I have no need for the forgotten holes of youth. My son Blue reproached me as sternly as a drunken and recently widowed sailor would a foreign cat for not observing the rules of the house. You're not old enough to forget, I asserted for the 7th time. The impact of my words eroded by repetition and doubt. Puberty obliterated his charm and corrupted his love. With the arrival of each facial follicle and further change in timbre, his worth diminished. I never intended to procreate, and my wife, a fruit hustler and striptease artist by the name of Green Grain, shared that intention for the better portion of her time on this earth. We skipped through our 20s, danced through our 30s, and strolled vigorously through our 40s. At age 51, however, Green Grain, her beauty sullied by youth's departure and her health ruined in the wake of an elective surgery to remove her 4th nipple gone awry, experienced a change in tune so drastic that it could only have been inspired by a deathbed. She convinced me, albeit with several reservations still intact, to breed. 2 days later, our son Blue appeared in swaddling clothes without notice. Despite my reservations, I was well suited to fatherhood. We played capture the flag, did battle with Nerf blasters, and attended ball games. I stomached piano recitals with a smile, paddled his bottom following instances of misbehavior, and placed a pocketful of coins beneath his pillow after every abandoned tooth. Occasionally, we paid less than appreciated visits to Green Grain, still on her deathbed. I thought this paternal bliss would last until my own deathbed, but thoughts are hallucinations of the improbable. Now, having experienced him in his 25th year long enough to realize that it would not be the year that the pubertanical Blue resolved his differences with the version of himself that loved his father, I was reluctant to kiss his forehead. He might push me away, or at the last instant, jerk his head upwards and bite off my lips, or scream rape again. Although I suspected a soft kiss on the forehead from his old man would expel the demons of puberty and plant me firmly back in the garden of his good graces, I wasn't certain I could tolerate my son rejecting any more of my kisses. I switched tacks. "I'll teach you lessons in sorcery," I said calmly and with only a suggestion of despair. Blue lowered the Nerf blaster he had been using to terrorize my neighbor Willoughby's senile Cocker Spaniel, who, as it happened, was also named Willoughby, turned to see me and, for a short but shining moment, closed his mouth and breathed through his nose. He didn't speak a word but let his eyes do the talking. Those pubescent eyes, intense and bulging with a sweetness that I desired to excavate, seemed to say, "I didn't know you were a sorcerer, Father. That's pretty cool, and may change my opinion of you. Could I hear more?" I replied with my voice, "Yeah, son, you can hear more." The beginning of a smile recreated Blue's face before my eyes. After 17 seconds, he yelled rape at the top of his lungs and fired the Nerf blaster at my unshielded face and crotch.